Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. Oh, as always, I'm one of your hosts on this show, MattyBets, joined by my partner in crime.
BigAL Bettor, how you guys doing out there?
How you guys doing out there? How are you doing today, BigAL?
I am doing phenomenal. We got another game to break down. We got some good picks. We got Monday Night Football rolling right in. I'm excited for this one.
Nice, I like to hear it. Me too. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. We're doing Monday Night Football. We got Falcons traveling to Philly. Falcons at Eagles. Spreads at +6.5 for the Falcons and -6.5 for the Eagles. The over/under is set
Correct.
at 47.
Yes, it is. What are you thinking, Matt? How you see this game playing out?
I see this game being. I want to take the 6.5 points. Like 6.5 points is a lot of points, and I want to take it for the Falcons. It's right there. It's kind of taunting me. But we
It
saw the
is.
Eagles last week, and Saquon looks great. I mean, the Eagles are still the Eagles. I'm gonna for the spread. I'm going -6.5 for the Eagles.
Okay. I am going to tail you on that. I've been high on the Eagles since the preseason, since before the season even started. The addition of Saquon I thought was going to be huge, and it proved to be so against the Packers. So I am also on the Eagles minus the 6.5.
Okay. How do you see this game going? Think it's high scoring game or low scoring?
So the Eagles got to 34 on the Packers.
Mhm.
So I think the Packers have a better defense than Atlanta. So I think they're going to score probably 40. So I have to take an over if I think they're going to get to 40.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Falcons didn't play very good against the Steelers, but the Steelers defense, we know how good that is. And I would
Yep.
say that the Steelers defense is better than the Eagles, so yeah, I'm going to tell you on that because, I mean, Falcons offense should be pretty good. On paper, it's really good, so we'll see. I think they'll be able to score a little bit more than, like the 13 or 14 points that they had against the Steelers.
Sure.
So I like the over there as well.
Okay. We're in lockstep.
Lockstep, you heard it here. I mean,
Be really good for the pocketbook or really bad for the pocketbook?
it usually is when we're both on the same one, but
Yes, sir.
we got to rate the
All right,
ship.
jumping into these 4-pick parlays. If you
Yeah.
guys are new to the channel, that's how we do it. We pick 4 picks. We give them out to you guys for this game. We do it for all the primetime games. Parlays are fun. We like doing them. We've hit one so far, and we're cruising right through. They're normally anywhere from +800 all the way up to like +2,000. So you get 8 to 20 times your unit.
Yep, I'll jump into mine first. We're starting
Absolutely.
off. Kind of what I've found the success in is running quarterbacks, getting the rushing yards. So that's what we're going to do. We're taking Jalen Hurts, 25 plus rushing yards. It's at -285. So that's the big, the kicker right there. Like, it's most likely going to happen. 25 yards for Jalen Hurts. We got Bijan Robinson, 100 plus receiving and rushing yards at -105.
Mm,
We got Kyle Pitts, the big boy there, tight end for the Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 40 plus receiving yards at also -105. And then last but not least, if you guys know me, if you guys have watched the channel and been around for a while, you know we love touchdown scorers. So we're throwing A.J. Brown in there, touchdown scorer, +120 on that. Total odds for that, +1100. Easy money, baby.
So let me just make sure I have that correct. Jalen Hurts 25 plus rushing.
Yep.
Bijan 100 plus rushing and receiving combined. Kyle Pitts 40 plus reception yards, and AJ Brown anytime touchdown.
Yep. +1100.
And that pays out +1100.
Yep.
That's not a bad. That's
It
not a bad
seems
one.
pretty good.
Bijan's a little questionable if
Nah.
the Eagles' defense is really good
Okay.
and they commit to stopping the run and letting Kirk beat them. But I don't necessarily hate it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and hit you with mine. It's a little different. I got Jalen Hurts to throw 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
2 plus passing touchdowns. It's actually plus money on DraftKings, which I thought was interesting.
It's
I
because
think
they
they
have
expect him
Saquon.
to run
Yeah.
one in, but he threw 2 last week against the Packers, so I
Okay.
expect him to throw 2 more. I've got Saquon at 125 plus rushing and receiving. He got to 132 against the Packers. He had 109 on the ground, and then he had 2 catches for
So
23
you're getting
yards.
real
So
close to what he did last week.
getting real close, but I think he's only going to get better as the season progresses. So, and once again, I think Atlanta's defense is worse than Green Bay's. So
Okay.
that's what goes into that pick. I got AJ Brown at 80 plus reception yards.
Okay.
The Falcons let George Pickens get 84 yards, and I think we will both agree that AJ Brown's a little bit better than George Pickens.
Yeah, for sure.
So he should be able to get that. And then my final is 75 plus for Bijan rushing and receiving. So
Okay.
I went a little safer there. This one pays out plus 1,500.
Okay. Yeah, you went a little bit safer there, but you also got a little bit better odds on the Hurts +2 touchdowns. juiced it up a
The
little
other
bit.
three, my other three picks are all plus money picks.
Okay. Yeah, I had 3
So
minuses and then, well,
the AJ Brown,
yeah, AJ
or is the
Brown.
Bijan the plus
Well,
money?
I mean, Bijan and Kyle Pitts are both kind of pick 'em. It's minus 105, so you're in pick 'em
Sure,
territory right there. But mhm.
sure.
Yeah, but I like it. There are 4 pick parlays for the Monday Night Football, and let's jump into our touchdown scores, Al.
Absolutely. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Do the
You
honors.
normally go first, so I guess we'll just flip it up this time.
Yeah,
All right, so
exactly.
I've got, for my touchdown scores in this game, I got Bijan Robinson,
Okay.
anytime touchdown. I've got Saquon Barkley, anytime touchdown. And then I'm splashing in Dallas Goedert for anytime touchdown.
Okay.
He didn't get in the end zone last week, but he did get targeted a bunch. He had 4 catches. So I think we're going to see some good – I think he's going to have a good game. And if they get down to the red zone, Jalen Hurts likes him. So if he doesn't run it in himself, I think he'll look for Goddard. And then as a flyer, just because it worked last time, I'm also going to lay the money on Saquon for 2+. It's at plus 260 on DraftKings, which isn't as good as it was last week, but it paid off last week. So I think I'm going to ride that one until he stops hitting that.
Okay, kind of like McCaffrey was last year for just 1 every game.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And taking him for 2 is plus money, whereas if I take Saquon to get 1, I think it's like minus 160 or minus 180. So
Okay. Well, nice. I like those a lot. I actually do have an identical one on there. Yeah. But I obviously throw in AJ Brown. He's in the 4-pick parlay. Got to throw him in the touchdown scores at plus 120. Next we got Kyle Pitts at plus 215. I love that a lot. He had a touchdown last week. Obviously he's the big guy in the red zone. They're going to be targeting him a lot. The one I agreed with you on was Dallas Goedert. I'll take the tight end on the other side too. I like both tight ends to score in this game. And then obviously, yeah, you got to throw Saquon on there. Like, if you just want a quick money, like, Saquon's going to score there.
It feels pretty guaranteed. We'll see as the season progresses, but if game one's any sort of, like giving you a lean on anything, they plan to use Saquon a lot. So as long as he stays healthy, he's probably a lock most weeks for a touchdown.
Yep. And then every game that we do this, when we have touchdown scores, I always give you guys a reach. The one that we're going for is the guy that actually got targeted the most. Or I'm not sure if it was the most, but it was one of the most. He had 7 targets last week for the Falcons. Over on DraftKings, you're getting plus 650 on him, and that's Ray McLeod. 7 targets, 4 receptions. Kirk Cousins is looking his way, and as long as Kirk Cousins is looking for him, let's just keep it rolling, keep it moving, get a 40-yard touchdown so we don't get Kyle Pitts anything or involved in the red zone. But yeah, that's my reach of the week. Plus 650 on DraftKings. I haven't looked on FanDuel. Or no, on FanDuel he was only 4. He was plus 400. So obviously FanDuel knows something DraftKings doesn't. But
could be. They like his target share, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
So you got AJ Brown, Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley with the reach of Ray McLeod at plus 650. I have Bijan, Saquon, Goddard, and then I have Saquon for the 2+ touchdowns as well.
Yep, which I do like a lot too.
Yeah, that is. Like I said, I'm going to play that. Like, if it doesn't hit this week, then we may just tap the brakes a little bit on that one. But, he hit it last week, so I'm going to lay it until he stops hitting it.
Yeah, and also it's like, even if he doesn't hit it next week, you got to think about the odds that you're going to get on him to get to. It's probably going to go up. So maybe it is something that you just bet every week because, out of everybody in the league, he's probably most viable besides McCaffrey, obviously, to get to every
Whenever
week.
He comes back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen,
move into we got to do our head-to-head picks.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to skip past that this week. I don't like doing it. Well, we both agreed on the over, and we also agreed on Eagles minus 6.5. Yep. So,
right. So
what are you
which
taking?
One do you trust more?
I went first last time, so you can go first, and I'll see if I change my position. What do you feel better about?
I'm going to just die on the sword of the Eagles minus 6.5. I'm going to lock that one in, even though I do love the over.
Okay, well, we could still tie here because I'm going with the over. I'm not going to trade you again. I want it to be entertaining for the viewers. I feel good about both of them. So I want the viewers to be able to, keep up with us and be like, okay, this is kind of dumb. But obviously, in something like this, we could get Eagles minus 6.5 and hit the over. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but we'll see. I really do like the over, though, as we said earlier. So.
It feels right.
It does. It should be a little bit higher scoring. The Falcons should be able to score a lot more points, I think, at least.
Well, and you've got the Eagles at home versus being in a foreign country.
Yeah, exactly. And, yeah, their first home game of the year, technically.
Right. That place is going to be rocking.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Be a lot less Packers fans at this game. I guarantee it.
A lot less Packers fans at this game. Yeah, exactly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this episode. Enjoy Monday Night Football. Hopefully, your Sunday went well for you, and if it didn't, make some money back tonight. Let the book know that you mean business. Protect the bag, beat the book. Ultimately, that's what we try to do every single game, every single week. And until the next video, we will catch you guys in the next one.